Hey, welcome back to another video. This is Effortless Nary here for those who are new. So during this video, I'm going to let you know about my birthing story. Those of you that have been here with me since the beginning know when I started my YouTube channel, I was pregnant. I have 3 kids. Well, now I have 4. I just had one, November 4th. Okay, so I had her at Jupiter Medical Center. I went in November 3rd to be induced. Everything was fine. I got there around 5. I was a little bit sad because when I got there, I was under the impression that my kids could stay the night. But the nurse told me they couldn't stay the night, only my husband. So they stayed with me until about 8 o'clock when visiting hours were over. My husband drove them home, came back, spent the night with me. The next day, we woke up, everything was fine. My sister-in-law went to go get my kids for me and bring them to the hospital so my husband didn't have to leave my side. She brought them in. We got breakfast. And then I had the baby probably around 5 o'clock that evening. So, long story short. Well, actually, short story long. Because the video was 6 minutes. So, I got induced about 12 o'clock. Everything was fine. I didn't feel any contractions. I felt a lot of pressure. So, I was on Pitocin to induce my labor, because I had high blood pressure and gestational diabetes, which is pretty much diabetes you get when you're pregnant. I had that. I had everything. Because it's a geriatric pregnancy. I'm an older woman, so it was geriatric. So I had a lot of complications with this pregnancy. But it's okay. So I got induced. I didn't feel any pain until like the last part. She gave me some Pitocin to induce me. I was induced. She kept raising the Pitocin because I wasn't feeling any contractions. I guess I was supposed to feel contractions, but I wasn't. All I was feeling was just pressure, a lot of pressure. So she kept raising, and then at the very last minute, my placenta burst. It ruptured. So I was bleeding a whole bunch. They had to do the emergency C-section. I was praying. I was like, oh my God, what's going on? It was like 6 doctors rushed in. Nurses rushed in. They gave me oxygen. They asked if I was doing okay. They told me I had to have an emergency C-section. I went in. Everything was okay. It was so fast. Everything happened so fast. It was like I was on the table and bam, she was there. They gave me epidural, so I wasn't feeling anything. I was on anesthesia. I was all good. I didn't feel nothing. My blood pressure dropped to 60. So I was like in and out, pretty much in and out. I lost like a liter of blood. It was just very traumatic. I'm never having any more kids. I'm happy this happened with my last one, because if it happened with my first baby, I wouldn't have the 3 I have now. So luckily it happened all my last baby, because she was already gonna be my last baby anyways, but this was for sure. I've never had any complications with my pregnancies. Everything has been great. But like I said, I was geriatric, meaning I'm 37. So it was a late baby. Usually, it's out of the norm. You know, people usually have babies in their 20s, early 30s, but I have my late 30s. So I think that's why I have so many complications. So it was traumatic. Yeah, I thought I was going to die. I thought my baby was going to die. It was rough. But she was in NICU for about 4 to 5 hours. My husband got to hold her first. He was the first one to hold her. I was a little sad because I wanted to hold her. I wanted to do skin to skin, but they didn't let me do skin to skin, I guess because I wasn't doing so good. I had lost so much blood. My blood pressure was so down. So they pretty much used other resources to get my blood pressure back up, make sure mom was okay, baby was okay, everything was great. She was 5 pounds, 11 ounces. I got to my postpartum room about a few hours later, and then the baby, her name is Jordan. She came into the room about a few hours later too. The kids were there. Everything was great. We got to bond with her. I was there. I got there Monday. I left Friday. I was there for a good while. Make sure I was okay. I had to get IVs or iron IVs to make sure my blood was up to par, because my blood was so low. Well, not blood. Blood. Iron was so low. But other than that, baby is healthy. You see baby right there on the table. Baby's great. So yeah, that story is finished. So now what I'm doing is I'm mixing up the carrot salad. The spoon wasn't working too good, so I put the top on and started shaking it up. The carrot salad was great. Like in the beginning, I didn't give you guys a reaction because I was under the assumption it was going to taste different than it tasted. It was still good, but I had in my head the way I wanted it to taste, like more sweet. But I guess next time I'll put more honey. I put honey in also. You guys didn't see it on camera. I guess I edited that part out. I got nice 2 big bites. It was great. I'll definitely make it again. It seems like more like a summer salad because it's so refreshing. So yeah, I use carrot and cucumbers. What I'll do again next time is I won't use the English cucumber. I'll use the regular cucumber because English cucumber is really soft. It wasn't like firm and hard like I wanted it to be, like noodly, but it was really good. It was like a 9 out of 10. I would like it to be more sweet. But thank you for watching. I appreciate all the love. The comments, keep them coming. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and make the salad. The salad is great. Carrot salad. I got it from TikTok and Pinterest. Okay, thanks. Thanks for watching. Bye.